For this video, I'm at the live reveal of the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla in Long Beach, California. This is now the third GR vehicle for the United States, and in my opinion, it's the best GR vehicle in the lineup. And I'll tell you why a little later. But first, here's everything you need to know about the all-new Toyota GR Corolla. And if you learned anything new during this video, please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Let's begin with the important bits. The GR Corolla is an all-wheel drive, 5-door, rally-bred car. It has a 1.6-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine that cranks out 300 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. This engine is called the G16E GTS. That's the same one found in the GR Yaris, but with a slightly boosted output. This engine also has Toyota's D4S technology, which means that it has both port and direct injection. I love that because that port injection should keep those intake valves clean in the long run, and the direct injection should give you better combustion, giving you more torque. This also uses the same all-wheel drive system that's found in the GR Yaris, and it's called the GR4. And you can vary the torque split between the front and the rear axles. Via the center dial, you can choose between a 60-40 split for everyday driving, a 50-50 split for a more balanced and track-minded approach, and then there's a 30-70 front and rear split for maximum fun. And this GR Corolla only comes in a 6-speed manual transmission, so if you don't know how to drive a manual, you should start learning. But to make it a tad easier, this has Toyota's intelligent manual transmission, which means that there's rev matching. Now for you autocrossers and track drivers, or anyone that wants to maximize that backroad experience, there's an available Torsen limited slip differential for both the front and the rear axles. That will come standard in the top tier circuit model, but it's also available via the performance package for the core model. Up front, we have a McPherson strut style suspension, and then there's a double wishbone type multi-link suspension system for the rear. Wheelbase is 103.9 inches long, just like the normal Corolla hatchback, and this one's wearing 18-inch gloss black wheels with Michelin PS4S tires. That's 235 millimeters wide all around. Front brakes are 14-inch ventilated and slotted rotors, while the rear brakes are 11.7-inch ventilated only. If you get the Circuit Edition, it'll come with red calipers with the GR logo on them. Visually speaking, the GR treatment of the Corolla is reminiscent of the Evo version of the Mitsubishi Lancer. This is built on the same GAC platform as the Corolla hatchback, but it got a steady dose of growth hormones. The front end is beefed up, and it now looks like an industrial-grade air conditioning system. And I don't mean that in a negative way. This thing looks very performance-oriented. You can even see the front mount intercooler peeking through, and it even has the word GR4 painted on it. And then of course there's the GR badge. This is just one of many places that you'll find this, showing that this is another GR vehicle just like the GR86 and the GR Supra. For the front fender, the Corolla gets the wide body treatment. There's also functional ducts just right behind the front wheels. The side skirt flares out a bit and it shows off that GR4 stamping, and the rear quarter panel juts out of the body by a mile. I think this is the GR Corolla doing its best impression of a prototype Le Mans car. This also reminds me of the Hyundai Veloster N TCR car, and I am all about it. And finally, at the rear, the design looks just as wild as how it will drive. 3 exhaust tips because I don't know why. If you know, maybe put that down in the comments. The exhaust system also has valving in it, so you could probably expect a good neighbor mode and also a party mode available that you could toggle through. Now if you go with the limited run top of the line circuit model, you'll also get some extra visual bits like the big wing, a bulged vented hood, and a very unexpected forged carbon fiber roof. Overall, the GR Corolla looks every bit the part of what it can probably do on the track. I haven't gotten a chance to drive this yet, but judging how insane the GR Yaris has been, I believe the GR Corolla is going to be the slightly more capable and more stable version, mostly thanks to that longer Corolla hatchback wheelbase. Now moving inside, the GR Corolla gets a bit racy as well. There's a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that has a GR meter, so you can keep an eye on your turbo pressure, all-wheel drive mode, your tach, gear position, and also your G meter. They've basically taken Gran Turismo 7's heads-up display and crammed it into the screen. As for the infotainment system, that's displayed on an 8-inch touchscreen, And this GR Corolla uses Toyota's new infotainment system, which is a huge improvement over the previous one. Now on the transmission tunnel, there's a short throw shifter for the 6-speed manual transmission. And if you're lucky enough to get a launch year circuit edition, there's a shifter knob with the word Morizo signed on it. And right beside that, there's a traditional mechanical handbrake. And by the way, Morizo, that was Akio Toyoda's alias when he raced in the 24 Hours of Nürburgring back in 2007. As for the seats, they get big and sporty and has special contrast stitching. And then there's more GR badging just in case you forgot. So that's basically what you can expect in the GR Corolla. As for why I think this is going to be the best GR vehicle in Toyota's lineup, well, that's because this is the only GR vehicle that is 100% developed by Toyota. The GR86 was a collaboration with Subaru's BRZ, and then the GR Supra was a collaboration with BMW's Z4. This GR Corolla is pure Toyota, so no one should be complaining about how this is a copy or an inferior product of another thing. This GR Corolla is its own thing, and I think it's quite insane how Toyota has been able to pull this off when small cars with internal combustion engines are dying out in the United States. And I'm glad they didn't get that memo. Also, I believe the GR Corolla will quickly take the hot hatch mantle and perhaps become the king of compact cars. The availability of turbocharged all-wheel drive cars is dwindling. Subaru very recently mentioned that they will not be making an STI version of their WRX. There hasn't been a Mitsubishi Evo since 2015, and there's no longer a Ford Focus RS, which means the targets of this road-legal rally car are the Volkswagen Golf R and the Subaru WRX. The only unknown at this point, aside from how this drives, is the price point, and we won't know that until later this year. You'll be able to buy the Core Edition later this year, and that's going to be available in 3 colors: white, black, and supersonic red. And the difference there is that it's going to have a colored keyed roof with a lip spoiler, while the Circuit Edition will be available in 2023 with 3 colors: white, supersonic red, and this heavy metal finish. So there you have it. I want to thank you for watching all the way till the end. If you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell so that you can be notified the next time we make a new video. Let's wrap it up right there. My name's Hanson, and this is the all-new Toyota GR Corolla.